Yep. Yep. What's up, y'all? Sound like it's TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into this situation, man, when it comes down to what happened with Sonia Massey. I'm just going to talk about it real quick, man, because I got a few other videos I want to do. And I told y'all that this kind of shit was going to start happening. You know what I'm saying? It's election year. And, we know that Joe Biden has now dropped out of the race. And now that Kamala Harris, the so-called black woman that y'all keep falling over, getting hit upside your head with the nonsense at the end of the day. It's perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, they did the same shit in 2020, bro. It's the same play, bro. They did it with goddamn Obama, with Trayvon Martin, and then all these different people getting killed by the police, and they put it there and to make it seem as if one party is, for the justice and the other party is for the goddamn police. They this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? One of my boys actually, I talked to him about it. I want to say a couple days ago now, or maybe it was yesterday. But at the end of the day, I was just telling him, man, look, man, don't put your energy into this shit, man. It is what it is. This shit it could be staged. But let's just tackle it, as is real. You know what I'm saying? Number one, okay. These particular officers have been on the particular, they've been on this particular squad or whatever you want to call the police or whatever the case may be. They've been on this team for years, and massive complaints have been made about this particular person. Nothing has been done, okay? So they wait all the way until this motherfucker actually kills somebody for them to be like, oh, yeah, no, we going to get rid of him, or we're going to charge him, or whatever the case may be. Another thing y'all need to know, this is in a Democratic goddamn state, a Democratic goddamn mayor, a Democratic goddamn governor at the end of the day. So, they're going to spin this somehow, some way to make you think it's the Republicans and shit. Hit niggas with this Project 2025 and all this whole other stuff, giving Trump going to give immunity to the police and all this whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? All this madness just to spin doctor and make you think that you out here fighting against the goddamn Republicans. And it's a psychological game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's so blatant what these folks be doing. It's crazy. But anyway, as you see, Chicago is out there turning up, for what happened with Sonia. Am I in any way, shape, saying that Sonya deserved what she got? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit too much at the end of the day to be doing stuff like that. But what I will say is that niggas just gotta cooperate a little bit better, man, especially when you're dealing with the police, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times we gotta see this shit for us to be like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, look, I get it. Niggas, might be a little nervous, whatever the case may be. But, it's important to cooperate, you know what I'm saying? And to be safe, man, to be safe, you know what I'm saying? But do I agree with the cop? The cop deserved to be executed at the end of the day, in my personal opinion. He shouldn't even be, he should be like death penalty should be back. Like niggas like that deserve the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But, sometimes we got to keep ourselves out of these kind of situations as well, too. And like I said, in no shape, form, or fashion am I out here saying that she deserved it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be one of these weird ass niggas out here because, these niggas on their knees for Donald Trump and the Republican Party and shit talking about, well, she should have cooperated, and if it would have led to this and it would have had to let... Shut your crooning ass up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You buck dancing, hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Anyway, let's get into this real quick because, like I said, we're gonna start seeing the same patterns. I've been telling y'all niggas this shit for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And that this shit was gonna happen again in 2024, and here we are. Here we are. I've been warning y'all this year that this shit was coming. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give niggas some police officer killing some nigga, and it's gonna starting from there. You know what I'm saying? So here it is with the protesting and shit that we see going on with in the Sonya Massey situation. Now they got Black Lives Matter back out there, okay? They got Black Lives Matter out there again, okay? You see this shit? You know what I'm saying? You already see the game plan already. You know what I'm saying? Here come the game plan already. All right. All right, so let's come down here real quick. I got a lot of shit to talk about Kamala Harris, so mind me on this right here because we're gonna absolutely cook Kamala. I ain't gonna sit up and hold y'all niggas. Um, since we on it, because like I said, Kamala's gonna use this situation to gather black women to vote for her. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna use once again. They're gonna divide the ancient American woman and the ancient American man by any means necessary. Okay. And this is what they're gonna do. Kamala Harris is going to come out here and show her support for Massey or whatever the case may be, or she may not. You know what I'm saying? I hope she don't. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean with y'all because I'm tired of niggas acting like this bitch is some kind of sister. Like y'all, but listen, let me say something real quick. I'm gonna touch on this as well too when it comes down to when it comes down to um, you know, my Kamala Harris. I think I'm gonna get this bitch a live stream. She gonna get all the smoke. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. But I'm tired of like, how did all y'all ancient American women get out here after this bitch ain't did shit, said shit for 4 years? How y'all get out here and gather up millions of dollars? Here it is, niggas complain about, and we talk about, man, we gotta build our communities better. We gotta do this, we gotta do that. And y'all niggas got y'all black ass out there and raised up millions of dollars for a bitch who been sitting in the White House and did absolutely nothing for the ancient American community, and y'all put up millions of dollars in 90 minutes or some crazy shit like that motherfuckers was bragging about. Come on, bruh. You can't be that. You can't be that. You can't be that foolish, bruh. Niggas can. I mean, sadly, I guess some niggas is gone. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas is gone. And like I told you, you can't help these niggas, dog. You can't, man. They can watch a motherfucker disrespect them for 4 years and then turn around and raise money for these motherfuckers. It's like, yo, come on, man. I ain't gonna hold you. When I heard that shit, I was ashamed, dog. I ain't gonna say, I'm like, damn, dog. This is shameful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even funny no more. Like, it ain't even like, or to come up here, yeah, I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. Like, at this point, bro, it is shameful what niggas is doing with this Kamala Harris shit. But anyway, I just want to touch on this real quick. Shout out to this person on Twitter, though. It says Kamala Harris doesn't have black American cousin. Kamala Harris doesn't have black American parents. Kamala Harris doesn't have a black American big mama. Kamala Harris doesn't have a black American papa. Kamala Harris doesn't have a black American sisters. Kamala Harris does not have black American brothers. And here it is. This is a hellified tweet right here. But here it is. Niggas is running around this bitch talking about how how black Kamala Harris is. Like, you niggas is clowns, bro. Straight up and down, man. Ain't that much foolishness in the world. Ain't that much smoke in the world. Ain't that much drink in the world for niggas to be this dumb. You know what I'm saying? And for niggas to cosplay and play blackface in your goddamn face. If this is anybody else, y'all running around this bitch talking about, man, that's racist. Man, that's racist. This is racist. That's racist, right? Right? And some of y'all would be validated with some of the shit that y'all saying. But y'all can't turn around and sit up there and tell me what Kamala Harris ain't doing ain't racist. This shit is disrespectful. It is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And y'all running around here about to vote for this bitch. Y'all running around here about to vote for this shit. You know what I'm saying? At least with Sleepy Joe ass. You know what I'm saying? At least it was like, all right, I mean, like I said, even with Sleepy Joe, it was bad. It was bad, but niggas got y'all one white man against another white man. But here it is. At least with Joe, Joe wasn't trying to be black. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know, Joe was a sleeping old creep Caucasian man. At the end of the day, it is what it is, right? And Donald Trump, for whatever reason, y'all have whatever y'all got for Trump, right? But with Kamala Harris, though, this bitch plays black and is wild disrespectful. She actually plays like she's black. When she get in front of these places, they make sure they got her having videos dancing in the hip hop, walking out of certain spots holding collard greens and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Up in the kitchen talking about some yeah, and we used to have collard greens. and niggas be that bro, it is disrespectful. I told you this bitch is an Arab at best. She's an Arab slash Indian, or not Indian, but she's an Arab slash goddamn Chinese woman. You know what I'm saying? These are facts. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I'm making up because, oh yeah, no, nigga, you just want Trump to win. Nigga, this is the facts. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. All right? So let's come over here real quick. Come over here. And we're going to cook on some of these niggas running around here talking about black man want to be white man or some shit like that. Like this nigga, this clown ass nigga, Ebro and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we're gonna cook on all these whole ass niggas. But anyway, let's come over here real quick. Shout out to some of these people shout out to all these people on TikTok and all this other stuff doing the videos talking about the Sonya case, because what y'all need to know out there in Chicago too is that they when it comes down to murdering and all this other stuff, like second degree murder is something that you can't even call the police for out there. They had a bunch of things that started at the top of the year, okay? And this is by fucking design, okay? Once again, Democratic state, Democratic mayor, Democratic everything, you know what I'm saying? But they had a situation, and on top of that, they got the migrant crisis out there, right? Out there in Chicago, out there in all these places out there in Illinois, okay? So when you sit up there and you lessen the crime, okay? Remember when Ben Crump talked about, yeah, you know how you get rid of the crime? You lessen the crime, right? That dumb shit that he said. Remember, at the beginning of this year, what was it? Robbery, aggravated assault, all these different charges. These were shits that they put on the list that you ain't even gonna be able to call the police for. Okay, this what they doing out there. Okay, and then hence to see why you seeing shit like this happen when you got a goddamn lunatic in your goddamn police force. Okay, but anyway, let's let this play. Talking about the tragic unaliving of Sonia Massey by the police in Springfield, Illinois. But did y'all know that her 4-year-old cousin, Terrell Miller, was also unalived by police in March? In fact, the day after Sonia Massey's body cam footage came out, it was announced that the police officer that shot and unalived Terrell Miller was not going to be facing any charges or discipline. They are... Okay. Now here it is, the Democratic Party, okay, had control. They still got it, okay? Let's get this clear. They still got control of the House, the Senate. So they running Congress right now, and they're the president at the end of the day. Why hasn't Kamala Harris got out here and did anything? Why hasn't Joe Biden sleeping ass did anything, put any kind of laws into place and all that? Because all this shit could be stopped. All this shit could have been stopped. You know what I'm saying? But no, they haven't did anything. You know why they haven't did anything? Because they're waiting. They're waiting for the right tragic moment, whether they staged this shit or this shit is actually real, okay? They're waiting for the right moment to sit up there and pounce and capitalize off of ancient Americans once again. Okay, once again, it's the same shit they've been doing, bro. They've been doing this shit for years, and I'm gonna get to it one video that's gonna actually, this woman's actually gonna break it down. But I've been telling y'all niggas this shit forever though. But anyway, let me let this keep going. Using Sonia Massey to cover up this announcement. Nick Gawk also did not attempt to do any first aid on the 4-year-old that he had just unalived in the chest. And here's the thing, Lieutenant Nick Gawk also knew Terrell's mother.
He had been trying for years to hassle her. Here's what happened that night. On March 16th, Terrell's mother's highly intoxicated ex-boyfriend strong-armed his way into their home, telling her that if he couldn't have her, nobody could. He proceeded to spend hours SAing her at knife point. When the police were finally called, they spent 10 minutes outside of the door, not attempting to come in. Lieutenant Nick Grock was the superior on scene who made that call. When they finally broke down the door, they found Kiana on the floor in a puddle of her own blood. She started screaming, "Save my baby, save my baby." At that point, when she said that, he held the weapon to her, the woman bleeding out on the floor. Instead of neutralizing the man holding a knife, they let him walk across the room into the child's bedroom. When he had...
Now, at the end of the day, I don't know. That shit just sounds wild as fuck. I don't even know if I can really believe in a story like that. But like I said, let's say it's true, okay? Because like I said, these people are some wicked people, man. They will stage some shit just to get niggas to get out here and be in chaos, just to cause chaos at the end of the day. Motherfucker will get out here and lie. Just because, like, it don't even make sense for a police officer to break the shit down, see a woman bleeding on the floor, the man that stabbed and stabbing her up and shit like that, that she called the police for at the end of the day, is going to turn around and hold the gun point at her, allowing the dude that just stabbed her to go into another room with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Let's just say that it is real, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it's real. Let's let it keep going, though.
He was holding 4-year-old Terrell Miller in his arms with a knife against his throat and against his stomach. And
with a knife against his throat and his stomach. So this man had two knives, one knife up to the throat, one knife up to the stomach. Okay.
No regard for the child's safety. Nick Grock fired through Terrell, unaliving both he and the perpetrator in one bullet.
Now, I don't know how much I whatchamacallit, but them running around there shooting on children and shit like that, I think that's a little ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. But I don't know, bro. That story sounds a little bit too, I don't know. That sounds a little bit too wild. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that one. But anyway, so let's come over here real quick.
I am noticing a pattern. With this whole Sonia Massey case, I am noticing a pattern here. So, she passed away on July 6th, in the same week that we're hearing that our president just dropped the election and that our vice president is running. All of a sudden, it's circling around everywhere. And not only is it circling around, there's footage of it. When was the last time this happened? Summer 2020, George Floyd. There was a...
Right, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, okay, Rashad Brooks. Now, the Rashad Brooks shit, a few of these things, except for the only ones I would say was kind of wild, where I felt like, all right, now, was the Rashad Brooks one. Because, bro, you out here wrestling with the like, nigga, you should have just took your little, you know what I'm saying? You got caught slipping drunk, you know, was that by any means that they should have shot that man? Absolutely not, you know what I'm saying? But I would just say, Brad, all you was gonna do was go to jail for the day, for the night, and you'd have been good. But I don't think that the cops should have killed that man. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Nigga did grab the tasers and all this other shit. So you know that one was a little bit wild, but they could have handled that a little different than wanting to execute a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that just shows, you know, these people be having like, you know, they got to really vet these people that be actually becoming police officers, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you know you come in contact with niggas and shit, you ready to just execute a nigga and shit like that. Like I think that's, you know, that's some psychological kind of racist kind of shit that some of these folks be on. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to deal with niggas. So, you know, a nigga get up and run or some shit like that, they want to just kill a nigga. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I mean? If that's the case, then y'all need to be getting out here. Y'all need to actually vet these police officers where they're physically able to do the job. You know what I'm saying? A nigga, because he can't catch somebody, his way of going to catch him, especially if it's not like somebody robbery or, you know, this motherfucker just got caught sleeping in his car and shit, and y'all want to just execute a nigga because he hauling ass, and y'all know y'all can't catch him. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me let this keep going.
8-minute video of a black man getting killed on camera by the police. And here we are, back to this again, but a woman instead. And then it brought me back to Trayvon Martin. These things always bring me back to Trayvon Martin because he's the first of our generation. So
Right. And we all know what happened with Trayvon Martin. And then it was Mike Brown. Okay. There was a bunch of them. Okay. And notice how all these happen in Democratic states. Okay. Democratic ran spots, probably a Democratic ran a police force. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is all the shit that kept happening. You know what I mean? And it keeps happening. And niggas keep falling for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
while Obama was running in 2012, it was Trayvon Martin, February 26, 2012. While Trump was running the next election, 2016, Philando Castile died on July 6, 2016, the same day as Sonia Massey, the one who just passed away. Biden ran 2020, had George Floyd, Rayshard Brooks, and Breonna Taylor. And here we are, Kamala Harris and Sonia Massey. Our people are being used as pawns. When the George Floyd protesting was going on, they had bricks lined up on the sidewalks so we can use them just for our people to get locked up for it.
All right. And think about that. I mean, this even happened out here in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Out here in Boston, they got caught with the police out here, motherfucking laying bricks and shit like that in the road. So when these agitators, these Antifa niggas and shit that come through with these goddamn all black on, with these black masks and all this other shit, you take these bricks and you start throwing them through the windows. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of this shit was happening, especially in opportunity zones where a lot of black businesses got fucked up. Okay, a lot of black businesses got destroyed. Niggas destroyed their own shit unknowingly, but some were knowingly knowing what the fuck they were doing. What I'm meaning by that is that the people that run these organizations like Antifa, okay, Black Lives Matter.org, not that, Black Life, so-called Black Life doesn't matter. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that these organizations, okay, they all get paid to do this kind of shit. So, yeah, you'll have the peaceful protests, and then when it starts to get dark and shit like that, they send these agitators out here. Yeah. Now fuck that. Let's turn up. Hey. Look at that. There's a brick right there. Hold up, man. Throw that shit through the window. Yeah, fuck that. We riding. We riding for George Floyd. Nigga, take the brick, start throwing it through the window. He done damaged somebody's fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Somebody business is gonna have the hell of a recovery. Then they getting out there burning up shit, this, that, and the third, and a lot of places that they were fucking up. It was a lot of places that niggas would be working. So for a nigga getting killed, you out here destroying a black business. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be standing on business at this point, but you destroying the black business right now, or where black people got to work. You know what I'm saying? So or good things that were in the neighborhood, you done destroyed it now. You done let some folks come through, convince you ain't nothing. Nobody sat up there and was like, hold up, why the fuck they got a pallet of bricks and shit like that I can throw through a fucking window? Why is that shit sitting right here? You know what I'm saying? Why is these niggas wearing all black like this? You know what I'm saying? Who is these niggas? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, who is these weird ass niggas wearing all black? Ain't nobody question nothing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just got out there. I knew a few people that wanted to go out and go protest and shit like that. They wanted me to go. I'm like, man, I'm not going to that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Maybe throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't getting caught dead out there at no nighttime at the end of the day because, one, police gonna be out there snatching niggas up left and right. And they're gonna snatch these niggas up, you see, in all black and all this other shit too. But you know what's gonna happen with them? What's not gonna happen with you is the fact that they're gonna let them niggas go because them niggas were sent there and they're not probably even from the fucking state nor city. Okay, they're having people fly in this bitch and do all kind of crazy shit during these protests. And then they gonna get out. They gonna get out. Your black ass ain't going nowhere, nigga. You gonna be sitting in jail behind that shit. It's just like when you think about the voting ballots, right? When shit was going on in 2020, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? We can't say too much on YouTube, right? And what's fucked up about it is that, I'm pretty sure there was other folks, doing some jankiness when it comes down to these the ballots and shit like that, right? But you know who's been getting locked up for that shit? Niggas. You know what I'm saying? Where Kamala Harris and them niggas at right now? Where they been at? Where all these niggas getting locked up from the 2020 election ballot? You know what I'm saying? Where they at to bail them out? Where they at to raise attention for these niggas? Nah, they let niggas go ahead and help them win the White House and then lead them niggas out to dry like that. And y'all niggas still turning around talking about some, yeah, we voting for Kamala Harris. Y'all just don't want to see a woman get in office. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is clowns.
The world is a stage.
All right, so as you see, Obama, second term, Trayvon Martin. And it was countless of niggas getting killed by the police, while Obama bitch ass just sat there and him and Joe Biden did absolutely nothing but give niggas tongue in cheek. You know what I'm saying? If I had a son, my son, it would look like Trayvon Martin. Well, nigga, do something then, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this weird ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you're in office, bro. You don't get to come out here and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, Obama, man, bro. But hey, as bad as Obama was, nigga, Joe Biden. I mean, Kamala's probably gonna be worse. And Kamala might fuck around win this shit, dog. They might rig this shit. They might rig this shit for Kamala, man. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you, bro, because. I'll get into that, but they gonna rig this shit, bro. This shit is already rigged, bro. Stage is already set for this broad to get up in here. And y'all niggas thought Obama was bad. Nigga, we thought Sleepy Joe was bad. Nigga, wait till this bitch get in here, dog. Oh, wait till this bitch get in here, dog. And I'm gonna tell y'all niggas right now, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all right now, because a lot of y'all sipping on the Kool-Aid, a lot of y'all sipping on the Jim Jones Kool-Aid and shit. Y'all going to find yourself slumped over fucking with Kamala. I'm going to tell you right now, straight up and down. But anyway, Trump, we know that, you know, it was what it was when Trump, but Trump is not a Democratic candidate. Hillary Clinton was. And once again, Hillary Clinton running around, I got hot sauce in my bag. And, you know, bitch ass niggas like LeBron James and Roland Martins and Jay-Z's and Beyonce, all these people were sponsoring this woman, even though this woman has a Hall of Fame, legendary, goddamn, racist goddamn past at the end of the day. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Hall of shit that'll get her in the Hall of Fame of racism at the or being racist and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? This bitch is a iconic Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was voting for this bitch. Niggas was voting for Hillary Clinton, okay? Another one, Joe Biden, Hall of Famer, legendary, iconic racist. Niggas went out there and voted for this man. And now we got cackling goddamn Kamala Harris, legendary, okay? Iconic, goddamn racist at the end of the day. And she's so cold with it. She's so cold with it at this point. I mean, god damn niggas. Like, come on, bruh. Anyway, let's come up here real quick because this is what's important. All right, so let me come over here.
Dishonorably discharged from the army. So that wasn't a red flag from the beginning before he even... Apparently, the sources that I got down there in Springfield say that the police have been covering up mad stuff that he's been doing throughout the past couple of years. Okay, so this is an ongoing thing.
In all 6 different jobs he has had. So this particular monster at the end of the day, thug, criminal, you know what I'm saying? This man then has 6 different jobs and they just keep hiring him back. I wonder why, you know what I'm saying? Once again, Democratic spot, Democratic mayor, Democratic governor, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this shit up, dog. I swear to God, you can't. Any situation you see with the niggas getting killed by the police or getting fucked up by the police, it never tends to been in a Republican ran spot. It usually is always in some kind of Democratic ran spot. That's just a fact. George Floyd, Minnesota. Goddamn, with Obama, with the shit going on with Trayvon Martin at that particular time, that was a Democratic state. You know what I mean? Obama won Florida. You know what I mean? When you think about Mike Brown, what was that? Illinois? I mean, Missouri or some shit like that. St. Louis, you know what I mean? Breonna Taylor. I think Breonna Taylor one might have been a little different, though. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I think Breonna Taylor one might have been a little different. But you know, when you think about nigga that got killed for the Lucy's, that got choked out, Eric Gardner, right? New York, you know what I'm saying? So you know, anyway, let me let this keep going.
And I heard he was dishonorably discharged from the Army. So that wasn't a red flag from the beginning before he even started being in the police station. This is what I'm talking about, man. It's only certain criteria for certain races and ethnicities. That's a shame. Y'all should have been stopped this. Now I got to dig in even more, and apparently he was having problems on this exact force before this even happened. This is a woman apparently from Sangamon County who had problems with Sean Grayson before this situation even happened. And I blocked out her name because I didn't want to put her on this, and I didn't want this to tie back to her. But this says, Officer Sean Grayson, wow, you have been a dirty cop since you were sworn in, harassing multiple people, including myself, for years. Hell, you just pulled me over a couple months back and illegally searched me. Always a racist, always a coward, and always using the badge to bully somebody. You were let go from multiple agencies, and how you got hired on the Sangamon County, nobody knows. Now you have the blood of an innocent woman on your hands. Maybe true justice will be served. People think because you wear a badge, you're a good person. That is untrue. I hope you get all that you deserve. And if you notice how the police looked when he came out of the house, all of them were uncomfortable with what he was saying. I'm not going to lie and act like they were all just on the same team. All of them looked uncomfortable and they were not talking to him. They weren't reacting to nothing he was saying or anything. If you go back and look at the videos, you can see this. We're going to see what
Now, one thing I will say that the police definitely look like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of look like, because he's like, yeah, man, I'm not about to get burnt by no boiling water. Now, one of them cops was like, yeah, man, nah, real talk, man. Yeah, man, fuck that, man. I won't get burned by no water neither, man. Shit, we could have fucked around and died or something, know what I'm saying? Nah, all them niggas was quiet. They was like, I don't know about this one play. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't say it out loud, but you could tell the silence said a lot. Like, it was like, oh, shit, nigga. This nigga, man. This nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, I'm not going down with this nigga. Straight up and down. Niggas is like, yo, I'm not going down with this nigga, man. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? You know what happened with George Floyd and shit. All them niggas that was a part of that shit went down. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so, because I always say that. I don't give a fuck because, you know, you had this whole conspiracy of, was he on the knee or was he on the back? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, the nigga is saying he can't breathe. And all y'all niggas is triple teaming this nigga in the heat and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you could have got your man up off him. Like, you got him in handcuffs. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to prove at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's down. He's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if the nigga was high or whatever the case may be, because, you know, you got people running around, oh, he was high on fentanyl. He died from the fentanyl. Well, nigga, he died because he couldn't breathe because he's sitting in the heat on goddamn whatchamacallit. Y'all could have just threw the nigga in the goddamn car at the end of the day and took his ass down to the station instead of trying to look tough and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
rest of this takes us. I'm still doing homework, and it's a lot of stuff that came up that I don't know if it's true as far as his cousins, as far as Sonia Macy being related to the young man with what happened to him. I'm not gonna put that out there. I don't think that they're related, but that's another situation within itself. I'll let y'all know what I find. I'm just a messenger.
On TikTok is talking about the tragic unaliving of Sonia Massey by the police in Springfield, Illinois. But did y'all know that her 4-year-old cousin, Terrell Miller, was also unalived by police in March? In fact, the day after Sonia Massey's body cam footage came out, it was announced that the police officer that shot and unalived Terrell Miller was not going to be facing any charges or discipline. They are using Sonia Massey to cover up this announcement.
All right, so if that is the case, like I said, Chicago got a real problem with the dirty police out there. You know what I'm saying? With the dirty police out there. Oh, well, you know, Trump is all going to be on, he going to get a police immunity, right? You know, that's all this shit is about. You know what I mean? These folks know what they doing. It is what it is. All right, so let's come over here real quick. Look at it. Look.
So I am not playing around. So what you got, right, Marlon? So I know how to make a mean pot of greens. In fact, people used to...
I know how to make a mean pot of greens. This bitch, man, I swear, bro. This bitch Kamala irritates the fuck out of me, dog. I ain't gonna sit up and hold y'all niggas. That rotten bitch, man. I know how to make a mean pot of greens. Yep. Yep, I know how to make a mean pot of greens, girl. And they not like us, girl. They not like us. I'm out here in these streets. Niggas. I hate niggas, bro. I swear I hate y'all niggas, man. I swear to God I hate y'all. Not all my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all niggas, dog, I despise y'all niggas, man. Straight up and down, man. I really do, man. I really despise y'all niggas. Especially y'all niggas out here talking about, I'd rather a nigga not vote before a nigga get out here and vote for Kamala Harris, dog. Straight up and down, man. I'd rather niggas say, you know what, man? I don't know about this. I don't know about this broad, Kamala, and I ain't really fucking with Trump like that. So, nigga, I'm choosing the couch. But for y'all niggas that's out here talking about y'all gonna vote for Kamala Harris, dog, like, that's why they never do shit. This why they never do shit for us. Cause all the nigga gotta do, you could watch these niggas disrespect you. You come out here, motherfucking, oh yeah, I make a mean pot of greens. Or start saying shit we be saying and shit. Oh yeah, I'm out here in these streets, girl, and da 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 da. Oh, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. Sad, man. Y'all niggas sad out here, man. But anyway, let's finish this up, man, because this is what it's gonna take, man. Honestly, if people want to get ahead of the playbook at the end of the day, I'm gonna need the police to get out here, and I've been saying this shit for a while. But salute to this police officer right here because he's going to speak up on this situation. But I'm gonna need the police, the so-called good police out here. I'm gonna need y'all to get out here and stand on some business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what that nigga did, man. Look, man, I can't condone that. I would have handled that shit a different way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting out here condoning what this nigga did. You know what I'm saying? I've been working in the for the force for a minute. We are trained properly. I do my job. Just because this fucking scumbag went out here and did some dumb shit, whatever, if it was racially motivated or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? We don't condone that shit. You know what I'm saying? So and so police station, we don't condone that shit over here. We make sure guys is held accountable. We make sure guys is properly trained. Guys is mentally right to deal with the job. You know what I'm saying? In no shape, form, or fashion should that have been taken to that level of extent at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the man could have tased the bitch. You know what I'm saying? He could have tased the bitch instead of getting out here going for a headshot. Like, god damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why the police officers, what his ass probably was like, yeah, this nigga went way too far. Like, nigga, you hit her with a headshot, nigga? Like, the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Like, god damn. You'd have thought she was like one of these goddamn Indian people playing kamikaze or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? If she only had a pot of boiling water, you gonna shoot her in the head, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can see if he would have shot her in the arm, shot her in the hand to get her to drop this shit, hit her with a leg shot or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I could see that, but even at that, I still like, damn, nigga, you had to shoot her though. Like, come on, fam, that's a little extreme. You could have tased her. You know what I'm saying? You could have tased her. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get into this dude real quick.
For my take on the incident that happened in Springfield, Illinois, and my take is this. Miss Sonia Massey had some things going on. That night it appeared Miss Massey needed help, but instead Miss Massey was murdered. That's my short take on it. Cut and dry. She was murdered by a thug that had a badge and gun and an evil spirit.
And that's what it is in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? And don't listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas too right now. You know, for y'all Republican niggas out here, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're a Republican and shit, just don't be no coon ass nigga though. Don't be no cooning ass nigga though. That's all I would say about that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, be careful of these dudes, man, that's on the far right, because they're gonna be out here trying to justify clown shit. You know what I'm saying? And let me say something to these far right niggas. If y'all niggas want any shot, okay? If y'all want any shot of your boy getting back in office, y'all gonna have to stand on business when it comes down to it. Because if y'all niggas get out here with this propaganda shit y'all be out here trying to do, make every race baiting and shit like that, and you can't hold somebody that look like you goddamn accountable and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, y'all niggas is y'all gonna fuck your boys' chances up. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. I would rather y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all better shut the fuck up or stand on business when it come down to this shit. Because if you get out here trying to defend this nigga like y'all was doing with the George Floyd shit, y'all niggas, it's not gonna turn out well. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna turn out well because they're already trying to spin this shit on. They're trying to spin this shit on Trump and his supporters in some way, shape, form, or fashion. If they can get one of you high profile coons out here to get out here and justify this woman being murdered like this, dog, they gonna take this shit and spin it right back on your boy. So I would advise y'all to not say nothing. If you're gonna get out here and say anything, you better be like, hey man, look what that dude did, man. Yeah, man, we, even though we love the police, we back the blue, no matter who, right? We back the blue, and all y'all running around here with these a cop American goddamn flag stickers and shit like that. Y'all just need to play the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to play the backfield at the end of the day, because if you get out here stating your, oh yeah, nah, man, I'm standing with old boy. Yeah, old girl, she shouldn't have said in the name of Jesus. No, she shouldn't have said in the name of Jesus. She shouldn't have picked up she should have cooperated, right? You know, but it'd be these same motherfuckers that get pulled over for a ticket. How you gonna tell me I was doing a 40 and they be arguing with the goddamn police and all that? You know what I'm saying? But ain't no police officer gonna whip their gun out and motherfuckers start beating the shit out of them or motherfucker kill their ass at the end of the day. That's not gonna happen. So, you know, I'm gonna need y'all to, you know, shut all the way the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you want any shot of your boy winning, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta play the backfield on this one. I'm telling you. Y'all get out here and whatchamacallit, these folks gonna take that, use it, and you know, they're gonna have a mean divide, especially when it comes down to the black vote. They're gonna have a mean divide when it comes down to that. So, you know, I'm gonna need the coon ass niggas to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Shut y'all asses up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I'd rather see Trump get in there before Kamala Harris, dog. Kamala Harris get in there, dog. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a serious problem, bro. Shit is. We thought Obama was bad. A so-called black man. That's another one who's a so-called black man, right? And not because, you know, his mom is white. I mean, literally a so-called black man. What Kamala Harris is doing, Obama did. You know what I'm saying? It's just that niggas really don't want to. Niggas is so locked into this nigga being the first black president, which he's really not. But niggas is so locked in on that shit that, you know, people don't want to believe that. But that nigga ain't nothing black about that nigga, dog. That nigga's an Arab. Straight up and down. Nigga's a straight Arab. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta teach you to be black. How a nigga gotta coach you in like an actor? You know, Obama walking the way he walking and all. Nigga, that was a dude from Chicago. Bro, like I said, all you gotta do your research. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my word for the shit. Take, you know, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga had to teach that nigga to be black, dog. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to Kamala Harris, it's the same shit. It's the same playbook. And niggas keep falling for the shit. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But once again, salute to this police officer, you know what I'm saying, for standing on business and being like, look, man, I'm not condoning none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that more police officers need to get out here because, like I said, I don't believe all police officers are bad. Some police officers really just be doing their fucking job. Some police officers have to put hands on motherfucker because a motherfucker's acting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker might have to snatch a nigga up out the car. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you see these videos, a nigga in the car, you know, acting all wild. I don't have to do this, and I don't have to do that, and I don't have to do that. And the police officer just get mad, be like, you know what, man, fuck all that, nigga. And open the nigga door and stand on business on his ass. You know what I'm saying? I told you to get out the car, nigga. Now, you know, now your ass going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Or now, you know, it's got to the next level. All you had to do is just get out the car, bro. All you had to do is just pass me your registration, dog. This shit could have been a little ticket and you could have been sent on your way. Now it done turned from you being pulled over for a ticket or maybe a light or maybe you wasn't doing the speed limit. Now this done turned into your ass getting a charge, possibly getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it didn't have to be all that. You know what I mean? So, you know, I do believe that some police officers have to stand on business on certain shit. I do believe if a police officer's in some kind of situation where motherfuckers is shooting, and the police officer get out here and he getting shot at, and he shoot, let's say, you know, an ancient American at the end of the day, that was doing the shooting. I can't be out here and be like, oh man, the police racist. Man, the nigga had to do what he had to do, dog. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. You know what I mean? But in some cases, when a situation is like this, yes. You know what I'm saying? Police need to come out here and be like, look, man, I'm not condoning that shit, dog. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning that shit, and that shit is always wrong. You know what I mean? Because you don't want people looking at y'all. And like I said, this is a ploy too for people to hate the police. Okay? This is the same shit they did in 20. They want you to hate the police. They want you to defund the police. You know what I'm saying? This movement might come back again. They might try to use this same defunding the police shit. To think about it, they done gave you two wild ass stories. They gave you Sonya Massey, and then another situation that happened with a 4-year-old getting killed by who? The police. Okay, so they continue to keep doing this kind of shit. Don't be surprised. This shit is gonna keep happening. Okay, we're not done. The election is not here yet. It's gonna be some kind of event that happens again with the police, and you're gonna have this defund the police movement. Then who the fuck is gonna be policing the streets if you're defunding the police? It's the dumbest shit that I've ever heard. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because if you defund the police, then what they're gonna start bringing out these robots. So you rather have AI running around here policing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you rather have? You rather have it looking like a iRobot around this motherfucker than a motherfucker that actually bleeds actual blood and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bleed red and shit. You know what I mean? An actual human running around this bitch being a goddamn police. You know what I'm saying? You get out here with these RoboCop dogs and shit like that, and RoboCop running around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then I bet because like I said, that's what's going to eventually end up happening. You know what I'm saying? And this is where they want you to keep. These situations happen. Oh man, fuck 12, man, fuck the pigs. You know what I'm saying? And to a certain degree, yes, it is fuck 12 and fuck the pigs. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some dirty mother racist pieces of goddamn garbage out there that got a badge on, straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of police that's just there to do their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? And salute to those that are there to do their job. But we need y'all niggas to be out here calling out the radicals that these goddamn thugs that they got hiding behind the back, straight up and down. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's just keep going.
The longer version is I watched this video. I had to rewatch it to make sure I saw what I thought I saw the first time. And it really bothered me, as I know it bothered you if you've seen it. I fast forwarded to the part right before he shot, put my ear to the phone, closed my eyes. For some reason, I think I can hear better when I do that, to make sure I heard the back and forth like I thought I did. Let's rewind. First off, the guy that shot her was already a little ticked over asking her for her license. She couldn't find it. First off, she didn't have to give him her license. She was in her home.
Think about that. Motherfucker asking for a license and you got some form of ID. Now think about this, right? Here it is, we got a border crisis, okay? Where a nigga can come through and sneak through the country at the end of the day, right? Bruh. We got a whole border crisis running around this bitch. Here it is, as an ancient American out there in Illinois, okay? These folks that's sneaking into the country out there in Illinois is getting treated better than niggas in Illinois, okay? To where the point a police officer could run in your crib when you called them at the end of the day and ask you for your ID. Where your ID at, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got illegals and shit like that running rampant through goddamn Illinois, committing all kind of crimes and shit like that. This is not what I'm saying. This is what the people is out there saying. And niggas could be out there beating up police and shit like that, getting bailed out, no IDs, getting prepaid cards with money in it every month. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, getting good jobs. Niggas ain't got to show no ID. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't got to show no ID, but the police can run up in the nigga crib. Yeah, nigga, where your ID at, nigga? Whole ass nigga, where your ID at, nigga? You even from the country, nigga? It's fucking pathetic, man. This dude need to be executed, man. Straight up and down, man.
In her home, there was no reason.
Hold up, I was joking, YouTube. I was joking. But you know, because we know YouTube soft and shit like that. They might come back, you know, next year and try to remove this video and shit. Like, oh yeah, he's inciting violence. I'm telling you, they fuck around and let this dude get off. Just to cause pandemonium. You know what I'm saying? They fuck around and let this dude get. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas. Do not put your energy into this shit, dog. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna be sitting up there staring at the TV. Hope you know, because either way, whether they lock them up or they don't lock them up, at the end of the day, they're doing this shit. It's all political game, man. It's sad to say, but this is the kind of games that they play. They see with niggas, they can't give niggas, you know, some tangibles and what they're gonna do for the communities, what kind of programs they want to put in play. You know what they do? They use the police and they use death to scare niggas into voting. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Straight up and down. There's always some fear of why niggas need to get out here and vote. Oh, they're gonna, oh man, Trump, man, Project 2025, you know, this, that, and the third, and Trump gonna get a police immunity and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why you gotta vote for Kathleen Kamala Harris. This is why you gotta vote for the slut bag. This is why you gotta vote for the slut bag. Playing blackface. Yeah, I know it's disrespectful, but we gotta vote for it. We can't let Cheeto Man get back in there. Shit is pathetic, man. But this is the kind of games they'll play. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the black vote, the so-called black vote, okay? They'll play these kind of demonic. This shit is wicked as fuck, bro. The shit that they be doing, bro, it is wicked as fuck, bro. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? If it's real, it's wicked as fuck. And if it's fake, it's even more wicked. You know what I'm saying? They come to us with no tangibles. They come to us with fear. When they go to other communities, they got this kind of program. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be funding and giving you money for this. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing this. We're going to do that. We're going to make sure we take care of you if you fall on your back pockets. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We got you. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to us, it's fear. Be scared. They're going to put niggas back in slaves. You know, the police going to be out here killing y'all niggas. Police going to, you know, this, that, and the third. It's always something. You know what I'm saying?
For her to give him her license. Fast forward, pot of water. His partner is the one that told her to go around there and get it. He's standing pretty close. Situational awareness. He backs up and moves off to the side, kind of chuckling about it. He didn't fear her, but he wasn't taking any chances at all. Completely understandable. She asks, "Where are you going?" He says, "Away from your hot, steaming water." Then she says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." But she's not talking to that guy. She's looking at the guy that ends up shooting her. He says, "Huh?" She says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." This sets him off. I rewatched it. I listened. I rewatched it over and over. She is not trying to close the gap on him. She is not drawing back to throw.
All right, so rebuking this nigga in the name of Jesus is what set this dude off. You know what I'm saying? Made the demon jump out of this nigga at the end of the day and decided to do what he did to this woman. I mean, like I said, man, this dude right here is a piece of work. His ass deserved to be locked up. His ass deserved everything that he should get. Unfortunately, do I think he's probably gonna get locked up? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Depends on how they want to spend this and what they want to use this for. Honestly, it's my personal opinion. You know, because like I said, they'll use this situation like they did with George Floyd, right? Me personally, I was thinking dude was going to get off, right? But they got him off, and you know, it's the symbolism. You know what I'm saying? It's the symbolism about shit. So, you know, with George Floyd, it was a symbolism shit. And then, you know, they sit up there, oh, we're going to pass the George Floyd Act and this, that, and that. They still ain't passed that. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. They got all control over the shit. They still hasn't passed that yet. You know, on top of that, like I said, it's the same kind of thing that could be going on when it comes down to this guy right here. Okay, giving niggas a kind of big story niggas latch on to. It gets through the airwaves and shit like that, and you know, we'll see what happens with this guy. You know what I'm saying? But it could be a situation where they let him off, or they, you know, have this dude get locked up, and you know, whatever the case may be, and they like, oh yeah, you know, we gotta protect black women. Like I said, this protect black women shit is coming back, dog. It is coming. You know what I'm saying? But there's no better a way to. I don't know what it is, but when a woman gets killed, when it's a black woman gets killed, it gets a lot of attention. Don't get me twisted. But it's something about when that ancient American man is killed in these situations that really kick this shit off. You know what I'm saying? They've been low key trying to find that ancient American male where they can kick that shit off the way that they want to kick it off. Maybe it might be a woman for this time around because now it's going to be a female, a so-called black female, that's going to be running as the president. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they might use that. It might see a lot of women getting killed by the police or men killing black women. You know what I'm saying? You might start seeing shit like that. But you know, bro, these niggas got no shame. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they gotta line it up. But I think it might be an ancient American male where people really catch on to the shit and the shit really gets the legs that they want. But the problem is the shit is not getting the legs that they wanted. They want niggas to be how they was with Trayvon. They want niggas to be how they was during the Obama years in general. Every time election year came up, it was just a bunch of niggas getting killed by police, and this nigga sat back and did nothing. You know what I'm saying? With Trump, for whatever weird ass reason, you didn't have a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It only was in 2020 when a nigga was coming up for re-election. You know what I'm saying? Did you have all these situations? And you know, they've been painting the man as a hardcore racist for 4 years. You know, when you see some racist shit like what happened with George Floyd, you're gonna kind of be like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he got all these back to blue motherfuckers and shit that's supporting him. And, you know, all these people was making fun of the George Floyd situation and shit like that. Like, you know, it wasn't the greatest of looks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just was what it was. And I just think this is the kind of same situation that can end up happening. So, you know, like I said, if you somebody that fuck with you, Trump is your man, you don't need to be out here, you know, learn from your goddamn mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Learn from your goddamn mistakes out here. Don't get out here trying to make fun of this situation because there ain't shit funny about that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, motherfuckers think shit like this is funny until it's happening to somebody that you love, to somebody that's happening to somebody that you know and you like and you support. You know what I'm saying? Then it ain't funny no more. You know what I'm saying? All these people talk about niggas as conspiracy theorists when we talk about the broken ass, corrupt ass goddamn judicial system and shit like that. Motherfuckers is, oh man, black people just complaining. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Then when they man Trump out here going through the ringer, niggas trying to lock his ass up, motherfucker lying on him, motherfucker doing all kind of crazy shit to him, motherfucker try to kill him, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden it's, man, the system is bad, man. We got to we got to drain the swamp. Shut your dumb ass up. You know what I'm saying? You should have listened when niggas was telling y'all niggas this shit hundreds of years ago. You know what I'm saying? But you know, niggas was radical and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's the only shit that be upsetting me about these far-right Trump supporters and shit. They don't give a fuck about nothing until it's happening to them. You know what I'm saying? Or there's somebody they like. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden the system's corrupt and the elections is rigged and you know, so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is, man. But anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to the day ones. Shout out to the new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.